welcome to this daily hypnosis session to be more persuasive. Before we begin, it's important to remember that hypnosis is a state of focused attention, relaxation, and heightened suggestibility. It should be practiced in a safe, quiet environment where you can comfortably let go of the outside world. Please do not listen to this session while driving or operating heavy machinery. And now, onto the hypnosis. Imagine, if you will, a gentle stream of consciousness where words just flow like water, meandering through the landscape of your mind. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, you might find yourself becoming more comfortable, more at ease, as if each word were a stepping stone leading you to a place of profound relaxation. You know, some people can relax by simply breathing deeply. And you might notice how your breath can become your guide, leading you into a tranquil state, almost without you having to do anything at all. Now, as you settle into this moment, you could become curious about how deeply you can go into this experience. And while you're considering just how relaxed you might become, you might not yet fully realize that you're beginning to drift into a trance. It's a natural process, like drifting after sleep at night, where you just let go, and before you know it, you're dreaming. You're learning now about how easy it is to just let go and trust in the sound of my voice, as it might remind you of the comforting rhythm of a gentle wave washing over the shore, back and forth, back and forth. And as you listen, you might not even be aware of just how deeply you're going into trance, because the deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. And the more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. It's as simple and as delightful as that. You're doing this perfectly, just by listening and allowing yourself to be here in this moment. With every breath you take, you might feel a wave of relaxation flowing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. It's a wonderful feeling to just let go completely. And you can let go as much as you choose, because this time is for you. A time to become more deeply relaxed than you've ever known before. And isn't it nice to know that you can just be here in this deeply relaxed state, feeling as if you're floating, drifting down, deeper and deeper with every word, every breath, every moment. And as you continue to float in this deeply relaxed state, I wonder if you can imagine a skill like a seed has been planted deep within the fertile soil of your unconscious mind. This seed represents your innate ability to persuade, to influence, and to connect with others in meaningful ways. And just as a gardener tends to their garden, you too can nurture this seed allowing it to grow and flourish. The persuasion you see is not about pushing or forcing. It's an art like painting or music. It's about harmony, rhythm, and resonance. And as you're listening to my voice, you might not even notice how you're beginning to resonate with the idea of being more persuasive. It's as if you're tuning into a frequency, a vibration that feels just right. Imagine for a moment that your words have colors and textures. Some words might be warm and inviting, like a soft, golden hue, drawing people in. Other words might have the crisp clarity of a bright blue sky, offering a vision that others can see clearly. And as you use these words, you're painting a picture so compelling that others can't help but be drawn into it. And as you become more adept at painting with your words, you might find that you're also becoming more tuned to the colors and textures of other people's words. You're learning to listen not just with your ears, but with your whole being. Listening is a powerful part of persuasion, because when you truly listen, you understand what others need and you can guide them gently towards a shared goal. Now, as you're listening to these suggestions, your unconscious mind is already learning new ways to be persuasive. It's as if you're absorbing these skills effortlessly, like a sponge soaking up water. And you might be surprised at how naturally you begin to use these skills in your daily life. Almost as if they were always a part of you. You know, there's a rhythm to persuasion, a kind of music that plays when you're truly connecting with someone. It's a give and take, a dance of words and emotions. And you're becoming more aware of this rhythm, more comfortable moving to its beat. You're learning to lead when it's time to lead and follow when it's time to follow. And as you become more proficient in this dance, you might find that your confidence is growing. With each new step, each new word, you're becoming more certain of your ability to persuade. It's a quiet confidence and knowing that you have the skills and the grace to influence with integrity. Now I wonder if you can imagine a future scenario where you're using your persuasive skills. See yourself speaking with confidence, your words flowing effortlessly. Notice how people are responding to you, how they're nodding, smiling, and agreeing. Feel the satisfaction that comes from being understood, from creating a connection that's both powerful and gentle. And as you imagine this scenario, your unconscious mind is making it real, laying down the neural pathways that will help you to perform just as you've imagined. It's like rehearsing for a play, and with each rehearsal, you're becoming more polished, more ready for the performance. Persuasion isn't just about speaking, it's also about your presence, the energy you bring into a room. And you're learning now that your presence can be just as persuasive as your words. You're cultivating a presence that's calm, centered, and powerful. When you walk into a room, you bring with you a sense of purpose, a clarity that others can sense. And with this presence, you're finding that you don't always need to speak to be persuasive. Sometimes it's a look, a gesture, a silence that speaks volumes. You're mastering the art of non-verbal communication, using your body language to reinforce your words, creating a congruent message that resonates deeply with others. And isn't it interesting how, as you become more persuasive, you're also becoming more attuned to the persuasive attempts of others? You're developing a discerning mind, able to distinguish between genuine influence and manipulation. This discernment protects you even as it enhances your own persuasive abilities. And now, as you prepare to return from this deeply relaxed state, you're bringing with you all the skills and insights you've gained. You're ready to use your persuasive abilities with confidence and grace, ready to create connections that are both meaningful and powerful. In a moment, you're going to return to full awareness, bringing with you a sense of renewal and a newfound perspective on persuasion. You'll find that as you awaken, you feel refreshed, as if you've had a long, restful sleep. And as you come back to the here and now, you bring with you all the resources and skills that your unconscious mind has been nurturing. Would you begin to notice the room around you? You might feel a gentle energy returning to your body. Your fingers and toes might start to wiggle as you gradually become more alert. And as you open your eyes, you'll feel fully awake, fully present, and ready to engage in the world in a more persuasive and influential way. Remember, the skills you've learned are with you, ready to be used whenever you need them. You're capable of great influence, and you use that influence with wisdom and integrity. And as you move through the days ahead, you'll find that your ability to persuade grows stronger with each conversation. You'll notice that your words, your presence, and your listening skills are aligning to make you a powerful communicator. These changes are taking root within you, becoming a natural part of who you are and how you interact with the world. And now, as we come to the end of our session, carry with you the knowledge and confidence that your persuasive abilities are blossoming. You have the power to influence and inspire, to create positive change in your life and the lives of others. And so until next time, goodbye and good mental health.